Huh, is that a bird? Quite fond of this town. We get to know this place, like as clunky as some of it is.
The worn map. Your finger, finally.
For more detail.
A police badge on which you see the photo. The man keeps, but the good choice. An 8. Maybe. What do you think? It looks like the lack of the badge in your.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Pleased to make you.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it. It's just a racist mug, but the greatest browsing. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh, it seems right. Oh yeah, this is what I was made for. Incorrect. To look her color. Steer clear. A strange. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. Correct. As the question easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me. Incorrect. Even though the words most correct. Franco Nick question got it under control. No problem. Solid on this one. It's widespread historic. Incorrect. Correct. The most final. I've got it. Honest. Correct. Everything. A B. You would have done better if you just dialed the Dolores Day down a bit. The lieutenant. Yeah, sure. In your hand, the cover, the tag.
Are you really? Good luck finding it.
The point is, why? This, if you insist. The story of Spillane needs Mullen to drive him in from Vespa to a 2 days late, desperate to clear his name.
What's the matter?
The lieutenant. Of course, Mullen didn't do it. That's the whole premise of the Deneuve reveal. Not only is the local police captain in on the amphetamine ring, so is the son of Torvald. That said, outwardly, he would certainly, a typical, the kid doesn't exactly have. One evening, Deanna, as the two always aim, whatever it is, Mullen never hears the words. A blow to the base of his, who can you trust in this wicked? The lieutenant, when Mullen comes to, Mullen trashes his, the heat is, and you'll never know what happens. What makes you think this isn't the final Dick Mullen case? How do you know this could go on? In your hand, you hold.
I wonder if my dice is ready.
This orange machine.
Where am I gonna get a thing to open that?
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die? I'm sorry. Some of my friends were not the.
Some of them, she's thankful for the security they provide her.
Let's go find a smoker.
Yes? What do you want to know? No. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation in... Then
Is this a...
I expect the kid...
You feel something rising through you, a familiar feeling, an opinion taking form.
When...
From an...
Now, was there anything... You mean like a brief? 3 days... During that time, the victim had... They, classier as we've come to suspect, did... There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. That's right. Good. What about me?
That makes him a Beano-clad, completely uncopped material.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome. No.
Your brain, it's like you're...
Something...
What's going on? It's like you're... The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow.
Good. Let's check.
Is that a secret check? What if I put in more authority? I'll rank him, right? I have one thing that boosts authority. I thought I had a jacket that did that. Weird. Wait, maybe I'm wearing something that's minus authority. Well, guess not. Alright, let's go find a smoker. Hey, I see you, buddy.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
His slender figure is back. It feels like a Friday. He seems...
Beautiful. So tell me, are you here to make things right again? Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting. Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this.
Wait. Suddenly you're digging things?
It does feel like the end of the week. It's so magical. The white falling against the black. Trust me. You do. That's nice, but I don't have anything to...
He takes another... Downstairs, a cat.
Besides,
Something tells you you're never going to talk to an individual this cool or mysterious ever again.
just look at it. It's a beautiful night.
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit, something
We'll talk. Just take care, all right?
Do you hear the
And
sound from?
he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Who knows, detective? Right after you.
Okay, steal some of the clothes. Silk robe? Yeah. Someone's always watching me. What? Oh no. At some point this is getting a little racist. Oh,
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
His hands are clean and well met.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute. I heard you talking to my friend outside.
Hanging? What a drag. He seems like a cultured gentleman. You should ask him about the finer things.
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. That's really all I can tell you about.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you to proceed.
The coalition is only looking out. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. Yes, as I said before.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there...
La communauté, your employer, technically speaking. It is the most important. It's the central goal of any sound monetary, which is
Basically, it makes sure the price...
Precisely. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. But not too far below. The coalition believes in the importance of a sound monetary policy. But oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today. That's too bad. It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies.
There are more nefarious powers to work for than the moralist.
But of course, because moralists believe in a normal, stable world.
You've managed to catch the lieutenant off guard.
I'm a lieutenant of the RCA.
A very moralist answer. The Occident is part of the normal world. Martinez, Rivachol, but they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. Is this option D usually the most reasonable answer? Not boring. Moralism is... Now, enough of this delightful political interlude. What's there to say? Moreover...
Darling, that can't be an official designation.
Oh, yes. Oranje is an exemplary nation. As founding member, Oranje is...
But that didn't...
About what? Oh, it's very urban.
If he knows so much about Oranje, maybe he also knows about Oranje's...
Whatever you wish, officer. I'm sorry to say I did.
He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Hardys. Let him talk. He may know more than...
Officer, it's very difficult to...
He holds out his hand.
What do you mean?
It was just so strange. I was on the balcony when it happened. That's when I understood.
That lines up with previous testimony. There's...
Only that there were about 8 or 10. But I suspect you knew that already. I can't say I'm surprised. The fine reputation of the men and women serving in the RCM is well deserved. Oh, that's unusual. The Oraniers are not the kind of people you associate with heinous crimes. It's such an upstanding and very good. What else then? Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated. Kedra is a candidate member. That it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations in 20. EPIS is...
God, yes.
It was such a wild success. Why, it stands for progress and stability. It's been such a wild... You mean Revachon? It's one day...
Except that, candidate...
No. But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. I'm all ears, officer.
I'm not gonna pry into their
Moment,
personal life.
do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave. It's against diplomatic best practices.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pry into their private life. Not much left for me to do.
The Coppernado is back. What do you want?
Why is fast travel disabled?
It's getting late.
Good night.
Let's get drugged up. So I need a suggestion. I should drink up too. Feels like I have less stuff than before. Oh, this interface is ass. I have more suggestion than this. Both the suggestion things are on the same slot. That's really dumb. Do I have any booze?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Get the drink on. It would be unimaginable for a human female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
Alcohol? Connect.
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off.
Did I get really drunk? I drank a thing.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it.
What the hell? How did I pass this? Suggestion heroic.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning
Try to help.
southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's a reg. From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught... What makes you that go?
That does. Coach means the...
Oh?
Sounds like she prefers her men to be less.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Guess?
If it is,
Gone.
the harbour seawall endures the...
No. There's nothing to find. He didn't... Now...
She really likes those muscles, though. It's in the way she pronounces si.
Us working folk, life did...
This is neat. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk.
Oh? Who? Okay. Oh. Yes, that's the optimal... Sorry I couldn't help you out. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? An installation. Us poor people. You never know, officer. Some things might have a soul. But I get it. Rational guy like you probably has a lot on his plate anyway. So what can I do for you?
Get the drink on. It would be unimaginable for a human female to have sex with a man without alcohol as the master of ceremonies to guide them.
Now there's a whole shipment of big words.
She doesn't even understand.
Yeah, I don't think this is happening. I don't know what else I could do. Hey, help me hook up with your daughter.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you. Just this.
The place is so pornographically poor.
The lack of wealth.
It's a cold, cynical smile.
Then all's not. At least those who.
There's nobody there.
Over there, you can find.
Between here and Jamrock.
An old. After the. Now, the goodwill ran out. Well, there's Lillian. And then there's the drugs. Lillian is tough. Tough, I'm sure you did. Nature keeps them in rotation. A new fist pops up.
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
Me? Now it's your turn, Mr. Quite a handle you got there.
Maybe I should buy some drugs from the drunks.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's finally came to your senses, buddy boy. Ain't nobody else gonna... Sure, friend. A bottle of high-quality spirits coming right up. That'll be £3. Just make sure to enjoy.
Son, you will not kill yourself with this. Not today. So we're going to store this as a sellable item. Go sell it at the pawn shop for a profit.
Bottoms up, Captain.
Wait, did the game force me to not be able to drink it? What? I can't even drink this? I bought it for 7, I can sell for 8. I mean, I guess. Will you like me more if I drink? Keys and bullets. What?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind.
I use this again. Hey.
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind.
Get the drink on. It would be unimaginable.
Now there.
She doesn't even understand.
No, don't say that. Yeah. I don't know what I'm missing.
It's getting late.
Maybe I should keep the mustache.
An old mirror. The bed is coming. The place.
It's easier this time.
This respite. You've now.
Enjoy it.
You'll.
After se-
Yeah, I don't know how to get any more progress done. Day 6. I guess we're just gonna have to go confront her. And that's it. Morning, Kim.
Yes?
The sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning. I'll just keep the cord. Aye, ma'am. Of course.
Something about the way she...
Oh, it's good to see.
What?
Nothing.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Spying has such... Then there's the matter.
Water drips. The smell.
It's porno... I'm surprised.
Dark eyes.
Fortunately...
All right. Politics time. Let's react.
Oh, I'm not frightened. Oh.
Above you, their cloud shape.
Have I told you how they discovered this? No, they're in Sealindia. I'm guessing you don't. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion. I knew you would sympathize. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit. Of course, anything to help. They don't have the same respect for the Revachals.
Did you miss the part about...
That is a bad. That's wise. Our goal is to avert catastrophe. Besides, until the executions start...
They don't...
Not on this... It's a matter of days. No, I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask. More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything. Nothing more.
Yes.
He's being sarcastic.
We are...
Yes, that means the RC...
All three are good to know.
There's... Yeah, the post-rev... They call...
But
Yes, Lieutenant. And if those authorities drink so hard, glad to have been of assistance. I feel... Is there anything else I... More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part? Glad to have been of assistance.
Let's go realize the law of conception again.
I fear I've told... Is there anything else I can help you? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part?
What is all of...
What world?
The camera of her mind glides...
Great bodies of water.
It must be.
Indeed, Elysium. It does. A term of hatred that originates like many such things. Oh, you want... Great things are difficult to achieve. For now, that's looking...
Oh, odd.
There's a steadily increasing trickle of... Yes. Hail covers 72% of the surface. There are grave... You seem to be spooked. They say there is a rarefied envelope of... I am sorry, dear. But this is one of the greatest questions of our time. I don't know about... Yes.
She does not seem convinced that you'll be fine. If anything, she's realizing how deep you're...
You have misimagined it. It's like the crowning of the world. It's insane. See? Everyone...
The cold seeps. Suddenly, the lieutenant observes you both.
The pail is not...
Yes.
Of course, Lieutenant. Let's try something else. I don't... Let's continue with something...
You could sneak back later when the lieutenant is not.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little... You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality?
Is what you want to do.
Yes. Glad to have been of...
Oh, that was useful.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind...
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
He looks just like me.
The boy, the rock...
You're bad with kids. Maybe I am. Now, how about...
Mister, what were you doing in my... Oh, okay. Look, my mom tells me I'm a...
Kids.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. Uh-huh. Mom is great. You know what's great about my mom? Everything. Yeah, they look the same. They look identical. It's lamb.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb.
Yes, very soft. Isn't he soft? Bye.
Oh yeah, was I supposed to help these guys over here? Let's see if I can wrap them up before I go talk to Ruby. Okay.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers. You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back. So very, very... The mother of humanism stand. Why? That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know. The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax paint.
Okay, can I give it to her? Weird.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes,
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter.
That's right. If we couldn't get our way...
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it. Hey, what makes the world go round?
What? That didn't work? What the fuck? That's an 83% check too. Am I still wearing my suggestion gear? No, I have -1 suggestion. Wait, I do have 2 pieces of suggestion gear. Wait, it's not my suggestion, is it? It's my suggestion.
Mister. Oh. My mom tells me...
Kids.
Yeah! Uh-huh. Everything! Bye! What's that? Huh, okay.
Her Innocence Dolores Day, like you have the headless Fallen Rider figurine. So... The mother of... Why? That does seem to be a problem. I don't know. The mother of Hugh.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes.
It's not the anodic dance.
That's right.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it. Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really...
She thinks...
All right. Bring me the game's off-site copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have... Good. Then you might know... In the giant ice bear fridge.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. And the heads...
Valley of 1,000 Heads. You like the sound of that.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know.
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
Wait, what?
You know, we don't actually have to tell the entire world.
Whose body is it? You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge. Okay.
We would appreciate it if you...
Who would I tell? My mother? I don't have anyone to tell. And if I did, I would. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Of course. Because she's from Martinez. And people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. She lit...
The lieutenant.
Once I came in one morning, only... It's a backup of my...
She's making it.
The backup...
Hold on. If it's called an off-site copy, then...
Oh.
Basement.
And no. Taking... We clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her. She must have had to...
Thanks. And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opened...
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's the legendary Kvalsund multi-tool. This is...
Oh, I got a tool! I can finally open that thing! Please tell me fast travel is fixed. Fast travel, please. Why is the fast travel gone? Multi-tool. What can I use the multi-tool on? Wow, that's huge. What the fuck?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a...
I put on my physical equipment. Because that's how this game is, apparently. If this doesn't work, I can always drink, I guess.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand crank. Ice groans and darkness lies in. You gently lift the...
We should take it back to Miss Lu.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the... The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Tiles on the cube are still... The filament slides out of it like a smooth draw. The filament, the speaker comes...
Good morning. Please repeat. Is this the offset copy? Good. No, that's...
Maybe it's the second part of the leitmotif.
Good. I've unlocked...
Ka-ching.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can thank?
Tiles on the cube are still... It sounds like something cracked. Something's broken. Machines aren't supposed to behave like... The filament slides out of its glowing nest. The paper is soaked with ink. It's monochromed.
Odd. Something is obviously broken here.
A single speck of white shines out from the shade. For some reason, the printer decided... Looks like gibberish. Better get running again. Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting the framework in a... Nothing happens.
I wonder if I should try printing again.
You see rows of toy soft...
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, Pat.
I could have had those boots.
Either sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like... Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. A speck of white? That's exactly... Lintel was able to divine the... Watch.
The paper, it's soaked in. This is wrong. It's the abyss staring back at you. Sona doesn't reply.
Here. I found it. Hold on. Shh. Just give...
I've never witnessed a program.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. Great job.
Thank you. There. In the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me.
You like moving things.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third, 2 left, fourth, 5 right.
Thanks.
Okay. Which was which?
It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down. Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like a ghost. With some water spills out. The lead programmer sends you time to run back, or maybe walk. This is...
Yes, what is it? Great.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah. And if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, what if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah.
The lieutenant, and nothing happened. You can hear some small animal cross the floor. She doesn't answer.
Damn it. No, of course not.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take.
No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to... But this is... You can try on the headphones.
This can't be it. You should have a listen.
I get perceptive. Put on my perceptive clothing. I have sunglasses, so let's reduce my perception. Put my perception boots. Really? I only have one thing that boosts perception?
Yes, what is it?
Everything disappears. You are draped in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace. and then the pressure changes. It feels like what if the sound you're looking for is too low for you?
A better sound system? Alright, but where?
Suddenly,
They should really allocate some renovation.
No. You mean this? Of course. I guess I...
brilliant negotiating there.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
We.
Hi again. Yes? What's the deal? We are grateful, Copman. And you're still sure about keeping our little side business, right? Fine.
Oh, she left too.
Yeah, it's all set up. Now, the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honours, detective?
How about something...
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. The name. Yes. Noid's right. The It's not amnesia, guys. No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be...
I don't.
Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
I wouldn't.
An underground...
We're not going with anything that...
Why not?
I don't care. I don't like...
You have? Well, what's the name? Like that DeLorean.
But Disco Elysium...
No, it's...
It's settled then.
Andre, you should go with the flow. Join in on it. It feels good.
I'm done.
That soft
Yes, ma...
talk, audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. Is that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure.
Of course it is. Otherwise, I just... Yes, it is, man. Absolutely.
You close your eyes.
But just imagine the moves you could pull.
Goodbye.
She's whistling.
Hey there. But that's not really what I wanted to talk. For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new... Good, I think. Sauna. The pro... Sure. You help. Ah, she's a bit odd. But earlier today she told me about... Welkin? Oh, the crab man. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. Beats me. Noid said that... Who knows? Who do you want to... Andre?
She rubs her side.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a... No. Must have... I've never seen him... I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know? Yes. Anyway. Come to think... He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that. Yes. Who do you want to know? He's a four-burger. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean, do? He's a car. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would... Sir, I abide by the law. It's just... I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? Okay. Then you should go and take... Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. And not it...
Pachu. Swish. Your credentials as the resident...
Anyway.
I understand. Anyway.
Once...
The worst of the...
Egg... It was...
You can see it must have been a...
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? Yes. Better than... Sure.
You got it.
With one man.
Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed it.
Yes.
Andre is busy. A cell. The one, sire, the tent. 'Twas a security risk. And in here, sanctuary. 'Twas only noble of you.
Okay.
They're odd. They're just clothes. It's just a style, you know.
Vibrate the whole... The other real deck is empty.
Yeah!
Could it be?
No nation, but transnation. No war, but class war. Yeah!
Yes, what is it?
What? I can't hear you! Oh, the pro... There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary. He doesn't listen to me! Thanks! Let me know how it goes!
It's...
This project.
If you're desperate for collaboration...
Good morning! Who's a mega... Oh, she uses 3.5.
Oh no.
Don't worry. Hang on.
Whoa, thank God.
Great!
The honor will be back!
Okay.
Yes, what is it? Okay, but... Think you can ask...
Maximum!
I know it is...
Pump it!
Glue style? Oh,
See? He pumps it to the Heart Master. It's hopeless. Of course it is.
Yeah!
Never mind then. Let's get on with our project.
Egghead pumps his hand up in the air.
Born ready.
I'm ready if you two are detectives.
The lieutenant nods stoically. Not so stoically. His hand moves to the gun holster.
What? No, we...
Her hand is trembling.
5, 4, 2, 1, you disengaged.
No wind outside. The woman looks around. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you. Not in the speakers. Not in the room. A great bass sigh. It's out there now. Floorboards. But
Guys, what's going on?
this fragile...
It's getting louder.
In the basin.
Oceana!
In his mind, a tidal wave approaching from afar, swallowing entire coastlines on its way. Salvation.
The beauty...
No, Egg! It's the window!
In the corner of your eye.
The window is going to come down. No, the roof!
Cracks appear.
Come down!
It's shaking, a great pulse.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh!
Shit! It doesn't stop.
Yes! I've turned it off! Andre, pull the compressor!
Fuck! I can't...
In the mixing desk now. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you, and then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be in...
4 years. 20.
Yeah, but did...
Yes, Andre. Thank you all for doing this.
It was very hard not to. I think you're right. There is...
I promise, officer. It was mathematical information. I have no idea.
Her voice seems muffled in
Yes,
that it wasn't her
They need to hear about this. Stay here. I'm going to stay here.
I want you to know that...
I don't care. Now, I have a theory.
Yes, and we...
Some tiny hard you don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knew...
Logic. F +5 to logic. So logical.
Yes, what is it?
-10 PL unknown. What's PL unknown again? Joyce.
You're asking me to circuit bend on the main...
She's not joking.
I hide...
She has an idea.
I don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the... Yes, we need metal. A lot of it. The taller the structure...
Close your eyes. The wind pushes a piece of your eye from behind you. A low, beyond the voice again.
The dead kid will...
Whatever ambivalence she had about your project before.
Quiet. It's complete...
A note of awe.
Your sense of... I have plenty of... I cannot answer that. If you have real to spare, you might even be able to...
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema either.
Certainly. Though it requires a fair amount of technical finesse to remove them. Frankly, that sounds like a perfectly adequate radio.
Radio in the office near the harbor.
Possibly. It's worth a look at the least. In the meantime, I will gather the rest of the materials. We will meet back.
I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know. Maybe you'll let me continue the game after I'm done.
This isn't just glass. This, yes, filament memory. The how was the why is easy.
So it is. I think these used to form a single seat. The rest of the building seems... These? No.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your...
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways. No, buddy, that's not going to happen. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely...
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner...
The explosion of static blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry. A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more... Signals are relayed across a series...
So, what we...
Precisely. This, at the upper limit, is...
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
The pale? It's the end of the world. I built it myself.
And she's proud of it too.
That's illegal.
Oh yeah. Way beyond. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't... No. Once I shut down the Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap and...
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops.
If you've got something really important to say...
Turn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got...
The gun she's carrying is a two-barreled... Well, it doesn't feel much better. But there's only 3 meters between you and the machine. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it. For questions, bide your time.
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while. So, you found my...
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
So nice. That's one knife I...
As opposed to the other knives she's finding there now.
This could have turned out pretty bad for me if you hadn't walked...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first. Oh, I knew... But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. And those guys... How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines and...
She didn't hate him.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon me. Yeah, and I'm sure they also made some funny remarks of... Can't do either without some power of mind over bladder. And anyway, that wouldn't have been... Wow. Now I'm curious. Please, explain. Don't know it, but also...
Evaluating your competence as a police officer.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof.
She has a point there.
That didn't go super well. You've got to lay something better on her.
No. Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style. So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols. I never did understand why, when someone dies. No, I did not. Who doesn't? Oh, you probably mean Claudia's rooftop. Sure, I've hung out there. She's got this great... It's very powerful. The view's pretty bomb, too. Yes, I'm sure. And? A Nachtway.
That isn't it.
Sure don't.
The bridge?
No.
This is such a wipeout.
No, they're not practical. Break too often. Yeah, evidence. So...
But that really comes as a blow to her.
Okay, great.
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous...
She deliberately avoided naming the mob.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense again. Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already...
Those rings around her eyes.
Police radio?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though...
She eyes you.
It's okay. We just...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the... She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it. No, I really didn't. She's not that... She asked me to come upstairs.
You made it look like you'd been hanged.
What? No. Fake it? Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could whine.
She lied to you about that, too.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't...
But even if this is true, weren't you worried?
War? The thought crossed my mind.
She doesn't want to talk about this.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me. I saw you roll into town. I wasn't...
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This...
Yes. You. Everyone says you're his peon. His human can opener.
Oh, fucking hell. It's especially bad, suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock.
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name, too.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a...
All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of
you. Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough. You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition?
She's not going to change her mind. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway? Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. That sound about...
No idea who these people are, literally.
Well, this has been a great...
She means it. You better make your move soon.
What bunker? Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
I make it?
The violent white noise becomes even more overwhelming closer to the door.
God damn it, how did you do that part? Let's find that fucking radio. God. Check boardwalk for bullet traces. Check island for bullet traces.
All the old... A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted...
Hello, hello. A transceiver.
He produces a machine.
A genuine crystal.
The Model 9 also comes equipped with a signal purifier. Well, it's not that Ilmaran surplus junk. You'll be back again. I've got a feeling.
That's really expensive.
Stylish shade.
These are all.
The speaker, you should go over and ask him about paying for those sneakers with your... Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. Just a...
10-4, come in, officer. Over. Roger that. 10-10, over.
Hi, gendarme. Another rendezvous. I am. So are you. You did. And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. Hmm? What about me, gendarme?
Could he be? Yes, just pointing it out.
The homosexual... Why, yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate? Oh, it's a pleasure group. A Sub Rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Or Thursday night. Sometimes the Oh, we're ambitious. Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong... Yes, we are going to change the family unit with all... You can't just get into it. You have to be born and beautiful. I have to say that you do look like someone who might be part of the underground. Absolutely wonderful.
A man like you can figure out his sexuality in a working day.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Let's see if I'm gay. Wow, this is impossible to read. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this?
Hey, what's this?
Again? I can't.
Yes? What is it?
So that's my crew, right? I thought there were 3 people, not 2.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
She looks
Pretty. All right.
two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman, 1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. Indeed, there was no evidence of a sniper's 1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an
From where, precisely? I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version.
So I think I need to use the coin operator thing for the island. Then I guess we're just gonna have to walk place to place until we rule out all the spots. Kinda annoying.
Hey,
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. Your money the curtains on the lenses shift. It looks as if it was abandoned, its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Can you tell?
It's not. The details are blurry. There's water vapor in the way. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. A thick that's under the graffiti. You know that around the large...
Where can I get a radio?
Give me a moment.
Hello again, officers. They just...
Her neurons must be on fire. The heat creating waves and ripples in all she sees. Above all, in her painting.
You really think I need to be high to see the world as art?
Nope, nothing there. Man, what are my options at this point?
An old monument stand. Someone shot him in the monument stand. The tear machine. Your bottle's closed.
Hello, hello. Let me know. Sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. For the moment, yes. You'll be back again.
I'll just look it up. Fuck it. Transceiver. Ruby's Lori. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but
A lorry. The smell of there's something odd. It takes a few moments, but nearly the same sound.
Funny, isn't it? Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I just meant it's ironic that you're using the...
Where the transceiver used to be. It's about the size of a... That's the mark of Esther.
You've surprised me more than once during the course of our investigation.
The movie stars are still closed. An old monument. A silver as you look up. Someone.
Oh, well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of... Why not?
The king stands high.
can I just put a transceiver on there? See, make sure I get my dice.
Oh, it's you again. Excellent. This was an especially fun set to make.
Dazzling. It's like you have a pair.
Oh, here they are. Man, why is the fall? Damn it! Why is the fast travel turned off?
You're back. More lessons in basic reality?
Good idea. Just ask him.
Fine.
See?
Are you okay. The Pale is the most... Isla is a Messinian word for a continent of matter. Windy. Achromatic. That's right. No, detective. Imagine it's the further...
There's a slippery...
Pale when it's particular. Oh,
A squall of...
It is possible, but it is still hard for extend... Some say they call it the blend...
Who says and who are...
The logical... It feels...
It's more for her.
No, Lieutenant Dubois.
Someone else you've met.
Yes. Carried it.
You should ask the Pale driver about this. See what she says.
Up to my gills, officer. Entrepreneur.
They had not
There are nothing. Hybrid in S. Then they'd...
Gone. Like a skipping...
The Pale out... What do you think, detective? Precise. An intuitive conclusion of that development is that one day the Pale will cover everything. But most people... I suggest it doesn't look like you're doing the same. Yes. Is this the first time you're hearing this? Do you really not remember anything? Beyond curious. Tell me, what do you think of the Pale?
What is she talking about? This game is so weird.
You really didn't know. This does not spell good for the investigation, detective. If you don't know even this, then I hope so. You have me. I will...
Good. You have not passed out from it. Perhaps I worried for nothing. Are we still on the reality lowdown, or should we do actual police work now?
Good luck. The sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
Yes, what is it? Ah, very good. Interesting.
She's
I believe that means we're ready to get... So if there's anything you'd like to get in order before we depart, I suggest you do it now. Ah, yes.
It's obvious. She's referring to your half-sunken Caprice 40.
Oh, yes. I did notice that it was covered in police livery. Then you already... My intention is to run a power cable from the engine up to the antenna. That's up to you.
At the very least.
Radio engine. Finally, there's the question of stimulants. Some people prefer to keep legal amphetamines on hand to help with them. It is possible that technical fields attract us. That's fine. Return to me when you're ready to go. Yes, what is it?
All you hear is silence in your eye.
Yes, what is it?
You don't have to. You already have. These thoughts formed in...
What? But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
She looks up. You have her full... The lieutenants, too.
Then...
It's nothing. No.
Then the Pale is... But the gradient... It clearly hasn't... I understand. According to this, how long... And information... Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you...
I also have a question, since we're piling them up. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM...
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of... I told the producers we need to go and move to a normal office building. With amenities... You mean place Sans and the dice maker? There was almost no one left when we packed up. Then go tell them. Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus! I have most of them were burnt down during the revolution.
An amateur anthropomedic police...
Yes, it is.
She falls silent. The wind blows.
I'm going to leave.
Man.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this. I wouldn't... Yeah!
Thank you, Wake. Let's leave it at that, shall we? We have an anthropomedic detection too.
The creepy woman! It must be anthroponetic crosstalk.
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radar.
It's quite common, actually. Pale? Anytime.
This is so bad.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your...
But just imagine the movie.
Goodbye, officer.
Got my level ups. Almost got a new one.
An old door, worn by...
It's military. The washerwoman.
It may have been used to serve as an arrow.
From here to the wiring, I can't see how.
Just... You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable. Calling. Call.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
The phone gets disconnected. Listen, Ted. No. Whoever read Astra, you see, it's hard to concentrate.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning?
What's the point of this area? We're just checking out sniper perches all over the island.
A row of ghostly shades facing a crumbling wall, with another 7 shades standing 10 meters from them. A single person stands on the sideline. 7 men in combat. The commandant.
I don't know. Perhaps.
Remember?
Another like...
Or maybe?
Yeah. To be honest.
A cold...
Oh, fast trial.
Oh, hey, man. It's good. Good.
No composure.
Yes. Very good.
Back across the water.
If you'll please carry that amplifier, officer. And if you'll take that spool of cable, we should be able to move it all in one trip.
Super dangerous. What?
And now if you'll...
It's done.
We're ready to try at least. Please put on these headphones. There should be... You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but then it will be exactly like every other moment of every other day. I ask again. Too late. Go ahead, officer.
Is the lieutenant nervous for who, though?
Try again, officer.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but...
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu.
German.
Marianne, mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr...
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
Liebling, bitte.
It's very likely, based on what we've recently... In the meantime, you must... Again?
It's gone now.
I didn't say.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wire.
An uncomfortable...
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
I promise you I didn't. Even though it certainly sounds like...
Yes. A partic...
Right.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
What else is there to do? Keep trying.
But someone has been maintaining it.
Dubois, please acknowledge. Liebling.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed.
It's not working. The crosstalk is simply too strong. I did not expect simply locate. We must consider several variables. Fortunately, we have a more... And we're also... our local anthroponetic conditions. You need to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
But you don't...
Someone has...
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. But you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it.
That's true, but I can't leave my station. Then you might break your neck.
What are we trying to do?
Your gloves give you. You don't exactly cut a lithesome figure, but after several moments of scrambling, you manage to hoist yourself atop the monument. That performance was frankly an embarrassment. The connection itself is nothing. The whole monument is... The programmer mentioned ammonia, but anything alcoholic should dissolve the oils, creating a cleaner and clearer. It takes a few moments.
It's all right, Lieutenant.
Once the oils have been dissolved,
It seems short of changing the shape of the antenna, I'm not sure what else we can do from here. And the lorries are all jammed together, so that's...
Ideally, narrow the receiving mode? What do you mean? I'm afraid...
she's right. The responsibility is yours, and yours alone. There's no turning back now. You are not intentionally. This faithful steed, a clear across the river, a few, she yells a single word you can't make out, and then shuts the window with a violent thunk.
Yes, it worked. This game is so weird. How does someone think up these things?
Your grip is...
That's very good.
The signal is clear.
Try it now, officer.
Lieutenant Dubois, this is Collision Warship Archer. We are...
Excellent!
There is so much you wish.
Please be advised that you are speaking on a public frequency. What is your request? You are currently speaking with Collision Warship Archer, flagship of... No, the captain of the Archer is deeply... Our name...
You really don't have the... There's something in the way she refers to herself, always with the first person plural.
It's a great honor and responsibility. In addition... Yes, of course. There is no higher calling than serving humanity. A very important... Beyond that.
Dolores Day. So...
Oh,
not true.
She was the... immeasurable. The role of the Moralist International is twofold. To buy humanity sufficient... The the same time, the RCM is not exactly off the collision. It's our understanding that the...
There is some truth.
But in a practical sense, it's the responsibility of the Ethics Division. One now. History is a river coursing ever downward. Let us answer your question with a question. Have you ever seen evening fall over the old town of... If you have, the heart of the... But...
The name at Vesperaskit means evening comes.
Not only that, but you... Yeah, you must... Of course, such a city...
She really had that on the tip of her tongue. It's like she has the timeline laid out right in front of her.
Liebling, bitte.
Time is running short.
Come again? We're picking up more interference. Acknowledge. If the liaison accepts your request, you will be invited to address the committee at their next quarterly public hearing. Not a problem. They typically respond with a... We cannot transfer you to the committee because we are not entrusted with that responsibility. That...
This line of argument is quite pointless. You should abandon it.
What part of need? That's only because they haven't heard about your problems yet.
Good God, here we go.
We're afraid we don't understand at all. What does this... We are sorry. Now...
Quick, hang up on her first. And there, You really showed her the lieutenant.
I think it's best for you to climb off the statue now, Detective. Your real work is done.
The sun, you look around. There's really no...
Good. Now give me a hand with these amplifiers.
What's one more trip across the waterlock?
That's this game.
Well, this was an interesting collaboration. Perhaps in...
I don't know what else I could investigate for as far as the bullet trajectory stuff. I already walked around, I don't know where else I could go.
Suddenly, your entire body is like a...
I know you can't say it's a...
As she says the word... No, buddy, that's not going to help.
No, I'm not... I'm using...
The X blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw my equation? A pale signal so precise at the up...
She likes telling you about the machine.
I built...
And she...
That's... Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, I built it...
And she...
That's... Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah...
So she thinks of you as hunters.
If you... God, fine.
The guns... Well, there's only... Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it.
Tool equipped. What tool?
Bide your time.
I heard you in the passages. So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised. I was. Before...
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency.
No. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? Ugh. How the fuck did the rest of you get by? What?
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Man, I was with the boys like Buckeye did. I was in all the time. I went for a leak. Wow. Now I'm curious. No, not since I was... Why? Yeah, and probably some ghosts from the time of the suzerain. I'm not really interested in supernatural mysteries. Don't know it,
evaluating them.
The shot couldn't have come from the roof.
She has...
That didn't go super well. You've got to lace...
I didn't like him. Pardon. Yeah, sure. And I didn't like plenty of broken people. I'm listening. So, Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician. Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to... Man.
She delivered...
I got lucky being...
There. It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious stuff. Yeah?
More questions before doing anything.
How should I...
Those rings.
What is red?
Who hasn't? He was still warm.
She...
Already, she sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. No, she...
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? Yeah.
You can see.
She asked me to help her drag him into the shower. Yeah. As I keep telling...
But even if this is true...
War?
She doesn't want...
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
So this is...
Yes. You.
Oh, fucking... It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone...
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Nah. That I'm not planning to shoot you is the extent of the courtesy I can extend to La Puta Madre at present. You've been to...
She's not going to change it. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said...
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. One of the guys... That sound about...
No idea who these people are.
I've faced work.
She hasn't. She hasn't gone up against 3 armed people before. Has she believed? The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but... She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
No!
Problems.
Ma'am, put...
Oh, yes it is.
She's truly desperate. You know. This is how you talk her out of it. It's the only scenario in which she lives. She stares at you. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness.
Good call. Yeah, I'm sure. I would have done the same had I not been incapacitated. Her tent. We should check it out.
Oh, $8. So rich.
The plain red tent. The tent looks old, but well-maintained. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror.
See anything?
Rager Monthly. Journal of... You pocket the war...
We should read this.
A thick journal. It's made of full-grain leather. Schneller is a stationery brand. She's got good taste and must have taken what... The journal falls open. About 2/3 of it, the large cursive, of perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs, it's a mix of logistics.
It's good she left in a hurry. We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly.
There could be useful information about
esoteric radio technology. Short, wry observations of the way some of those question marks trail off into ellipses. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come. She is referring to betraying a previous employer. Does this suggest that name is small wonder? Would you talk about La Puta Madre? Great. M's peon is coming to town, no doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head. Then again, isn't that what the call? Did M call her? Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when. Did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. The entry ends abruptly. The most recent, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not.
It looks like she might have been framed. I wouldn't go so far as to say that. Besides, I'm not sure her life as a fugitive is going to be much better than we does. No, I don't think you are.
He truly does not believe.
Could have been Titus. Then again... Maybe there's a hardy boy we've yet to meet who acted as his accomplice. One thing is for certain. We have business back...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Stop. What you have isn't enough. Your Kavalzun KR2 multi-tool looks Be prepared. Your fingers reflexively reach for the Villiers 9mm.
Then you'd better get ready.
Is that my right hand?
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get...
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate.
Shh. This is a misunderstanding. Nothing.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
Did I meet this lady?
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This is...
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. Peaceful.
Who's this guy? Oh, there's a third guy.
Nest in your abdominal cavity, like a little...
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
Who's the second lady? She seems really familiar, but I don't remember from where.
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all. Heavily armed.
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. The Mercenary Tribunal.
Man, I don't know who the killer is.
If this turns into
a sound strategy, he's the leader.
Get lost, Camille.
Pig, fuck!
No, people are gonna die today. We're not
No one is going to kill anyone.
With a wordless gurgle. Shoot him in the mouth. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just, I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it. The big one. If you talk to him, he will rattle you, not the other way around.
Rude. Rude is the killer.
All of you cunts inside out.
This talking shit won't help you.
Stand there smiling, hope nothing bad happens.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
Now is not a good time to strike. He's looking right at your hands. Do something else. Get him distracted.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Alright. Here, you only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Pops, you have no idea about the rights Crenell extends to us. If I fuck, no one's going to give...
Okay, it's not much. But now fire. Fuck them easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Yeah? Who did?
Time. You had time. Tough.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name. Now! How fucking...
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just How about the kid? Tell me. Magic fucking snipe.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
You're lying.
A Kiel Model 40 revolver, 8 rounds.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Liars.
The shot rings in your ears. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head.
I missed.
Not true. He purposefully over-aimed and shot the window. You had him second-guessing himself. Oh,
I know what I heard, Corty. They...
that doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. Of course, nothing bad will happen. Talk about his dead friend. He seems stable enough to take it.
Don't fuck.
Okay, yes. Immediate failure. Things are work.
Who the fuck?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under... She left. Her room...
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one. Yes. So what? All right. Let's do this. Smear your shit all over this fucking dung field.
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say, shoot him, shoot him. To your right, the killer raises his right, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you. You leap left. A small angle lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts his head. Watch out. To your left.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you.
Oh shit.
Here it comes. Death.
3%.
You can't. There is no time. Something in the pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lung. Nothing. A persisting dark.
You're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep...
But you can't. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. You hear a faint scream. Oh.
This is death. One more door, brother. You already... It's the living who are ghosts. The dead are...
The fight? There is. He's not taking it. His body and rotting.
There was a radio in the distance.
Ours turned.
The engine.
No. It was him.
Life gets hard. But we go on.
this a game over for me?
You see the lieutenant's familiar
Whoa.
shape in the orange jacket. It's nothing. You're alive. That's
Sunrise, Parabellum. It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine.
Dramamine? Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. 2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine. Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise.
Isn't that written on you?
It served you well. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's what happened? You shot the major. Yes. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. Yes. You were bleeding out by then. I think you say that no one wants to party with you, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them. I killed her. And that's what happened. The Pole was the last to die. Everard had their bodies returned to Crenel for because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly. Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. 4. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, and Angus. This is the one. All. Yes, officer. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. And...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two arms.
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet... We will see. No. I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me... I'm sure they are worried.
Them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here? Sorry.
I did. No need. Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. Easy now.
You can take it.
How are you?
He nods.
I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in a... Yes, she left yesterday morning. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Claudia too. We really should have arrested her, you know? Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal. I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our... Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. I don't know. That's been there for years. Yes, God cursed the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable. What? Every piece of garbage in the...
He's wrong.
Mm-hmm. We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else? It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around from the war, all completely unusable. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It's really...
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good.
The lieutenant also. It's just close enough to endure.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps?
The fan stand. The switch must be broken.
The door's open. Wait, what? I haven't been able to enter this room before.
These papers bear...
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. I am sure neither...
The bathroom mirror... Next to the stack. I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over.
A gift. I am not Drew.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster.
It's hard.
You look at her rough, jagged handwriting on the... The medicine cabinet is empty. Not...
Mm-hmm. She's...
You see the same...
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles. The island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point. I remember. She was there that night. She would have known...
She had a long time to...
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? So it is.
For a second he seems... tired. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martin. There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
Could be the makings of a sniper.
Why not? Military fortifications are made for that kind of thing.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it. Huh, I wonder if there's no way to prevent violence in that standoff. Maybe there's not. By the way, am I homosexual? Only 75% there. Okay.
Oh, you're right. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? You're welcome. I thought it... I give credit where credit... I wish you a quick recovery. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around. I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad. Yeah, I was, yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
He nods. Just 2 bad. Make that 3. The lieutenant is nodding too. Hands crossed.
See, this is the good stuff about the game, but there's so much stuff that's
No
so
problem.
convoluted. Oh, wait.
Is there something I can do? Another thing. Great. I love those. Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the... Yeah. Anyway, I'll forward that woman her bill and be done with it. Now... Yes?
Hey, Titus is still alive. Cool.
Hi again, Gendarme. Oh yes, let's see. He knocked on my door a few days after. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No, I don't think muscular, handsome. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his ear. Yes, you know those tiny... Just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Let me think. He sounded vaguely Oranese. Sure. Anything else on your mind? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Well, here's to you. Bye-bye, Jean.
This guy seems nice.
Seeing you approach.
Crazy motherfucker. That was one hell of a shot. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you. Well, cheers, Theo was old. I think he'd be... But Angus... He was just a stupid...
Here it comes.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own. Dennis, that poor little rat is dead too. I always thought... Well...
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind.
Absolutely.
Or you might die...
Hey. Fuck you for ruining... I guess I'll... Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows.
He's right. The numbers are replaceable.
Don't know. Don't care.
He did. He his clenched jaw says otherwise. If anything...
Judging by the sight of you... Yeah.
Hell.
Thank you for your advice.
You're welcome, Bina Claude. Take care, coppers. You too look after...
Capo Loco. Thanks for getting involved.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding...
Wow. So someone's been a little boring. Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness. Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copotype is done and done. No...
What's going on now? Clean out the rooms. Nothing funky. Uh...
The graffito has been painted. This was Cindy the Skull. The lieutenant.
Looks like it. Yeah. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to...
What's it say? Un giudice sarà devoto. I don't know what that means.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How...
Something is... No reply.
It's been this way for a while now. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. Direct. No more than... I don't like it either. You can try calling again.
Everything sounds okay. In the cabin, you see a set of...
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Man, what a day. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy. Okay.
Is it wise to ship? The lieutenant, what are you doing?
Woof. Good. Merciful.
All right. That's enough sharing detail.
Fast travel, no! Fast travel still locked. Why are you such a shitty engine, Unity? Why? Dang, it's snowing.
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. You're you.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear...
There was an exchange of...
You didn't only get shot.
Well, good for you. So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead. Hi. I guess you... Of course. Can I help you with something? That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relatives. If you promise to bring it back...
Of course.
Hi.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eye.
I'm sad to hear that.
That's cool. You boast in your bacterial infection like that.
Okay.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
Well, most...
Aye, aye, Captain.
My husband used to drink them.
This must be one of the...
The kids sometimes go there. The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along and...
Can we maybe ask you...
Be my guest. Hey, please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
The scruffy-haired little...
That I am. That's, nothing. It's just a evil and we make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of...
I don't know what those are. They're lights.
Your nerve endings, they must mean a human being. On that...
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Because he asks to put the fire out. I don't know. Yes.
Did you mean the...
yes. No, he lives there.
Anything else?
I don't know. We ran. He just yelled. We should... Our father didn't say that. He didn't. I don't know. Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you.
The two things are unconnected. Your quest...
There's
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on...
A skiff with us. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle. Have you made all the necessary preparations? Remember what the netpicker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
What? Fine.
SAD FM is a radio station specialized.
Want to be free.
What? There's music?
Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Want to want to be free. It will last
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. In the silence. Let's go. The chain trails off into the ocean.
Ah, yes. So it seems. For bringing munitions to the...
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
From enemies. Enemies of the... Technically...
He's right. The dry grass crackles under your feet as you the flock of quail depart. On the islet, there is almost like a silent orchestra tuning. A silent hiss, the faraway roar of the city. A low hum. The air flows out of a pillbox window called a Mamadakwa.
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and...
I have. Is that why we're stopping?
The lieutenant nods in silence.
Yes?
ICM.
Insulindian.
Sounds an awful...
It does. The RCM. It's impossible to say.
Nice. It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around all that weight on a bust...
That's just a coincidence, officer. No.
With its horns in the sky.
No.
A DeLorean era...
After one of these barrels was still leaking.
Old cylinder, the lieutenant.
It's cold now. But someone downstairs, some liquid carbon. The kind that's...
The lieutenant.
Long and cold.
A hollow ring.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke.
Someone who is basic...
The wind outside... There's a greasy old spring mat.
Someone has been squatting here.
You force the rest of the sentence.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. Yes, any...
You don't have to be a... Books and magazines. Most are soft cut. Popular depictions of men among what is...
Someone's made themselves a home.
Oh yes, under the bed. There is a rather extensive collection of critical theory. That is, Dower.
Usia.
You're incendiary. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
Well, yes.
The little books seem inconsequential.
Again, I am not a philosopher.
Interesting.
Gotta check out new clothes. +2 empathy.
Green paint flecks off them. The keys rattle like
the console of an anti-computation device. Urgence, ouvert.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room. Nothing happens. The dial slides up.
Insular. This is...
It's an air-gapped system.
We need to restore power. We should look around outside.
The boat engine.
My kinema. I don't want to...
The console stands by, mute. You see a small...
Another part of the island, probably. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open?
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine hangs under the ceiling. It must control the blast door.
All right. I retract my statement. It was naive.
There's a rain-soaked mattress.
B triple prime. This look...
A single-person mat and an empty can of beans on the silhouette of a tobacco picker adorns.
I may have been wrong when I said it wasn't important. This means the same person could have visited... I didn't see any signs of smoking inside.
There's a firing slit in the wall in front of you, quite old and grimy. From the springs screech as you lean on the mattress. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape paint. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shaved off by artillery. The red chimney and collapsed back of the four-story tenement. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. You see a small fleck of white on the rooftop.
Do you have a line of...
More than that.
A pair of binoculars? Or a scope of a rifle? You'd be...
Cheek against the cheek rest. Hand on the hair trigger.
Good. I think we have it, Detective.
Affirmative.
Why? We don't go everywhere in a 1,000-meter radius of the crime scene. Don't beat yourself up.
The lieutenant pauses. Regret comes.
We will make up for it. Where?
He does not.
We should move now.
A strange feeling, looking at the water. Perhaps there's someone where it is. Smelling, maybe. You know it. Yes, cold and still. Yes, 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 yes. In the rain mirror of the islets and posts, lights. console is powered off.
Possibly.
This device was used to control the electronics in the room.
Electrical devices do not work without electricity.
The greasy...
The offer still stands.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. The blanket feels cold. The entire... You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress.
What the fuck was that?
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism. Off to advise the... I don't know, man. What is the Holy Spirit?
I'm sorry. I was heading...
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your...
I'm going to Morova. To live just my set. Oh, this is just a
She...
Anyway. No, Harry. No. We don't have anything to talk. It's all gone.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try it now. With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid, and she is not kissing you back. This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be a delicate wreath on her forehead, pressing the moment, trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
No, Harry. Not yet. I'm pregnant. Of course not. I terminated yours. Don't you remember? Now, go ahead. Ask...
No, this has to end. Do the last one. She doesn't know what to...
Yes, okay. I'm glad. It doesn't sound like you're better...
Total annihilation. We got annihilated, Harry.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it. That's not what...
She looks at the figurines. Don't do anything. Okay. Sorry.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the Headless Fallen Rider back then.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go. Yes, somewhere hidden among the options popping up in your nervous system is the right one. That will make her love you again, and not...
Nothing. I have to...
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you. She has said so 100 times.
Light. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean. No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I won't see you. Oh, Harry. This, right here, I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti-frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. Oh, yes. This is... See you tomorrow.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Okay. He's still worried. You... Homosexual underground. Maybe you should stop obsessing about your own and other people's sexuality. Feels like it's about time to do that. You thought about this for 8 hours? Not only should you stop, you should tell Kim you've stopped obsessing about other people's sexuality too. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Unless you already got him killed because you were obsessing about your sexuality. There's no way of telling from within your brain. But for your own sake, please say you didn't. This old cylindrical generator. Wait, the lieutenant assists you. There's a the recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old...
That should do it.
Oh, I could have lifted up the graffiti.
A dim golden...
It's on.
Automatic boot. The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
This is a long animation, Jesus.
after you. I don't know. Don't worry. I have a gun. I know. It was not easy to work.
Am I holding my gun? What am I holding? I'm holding my gun.